Having enough savings, investments, and cash in hand to afford the lifestyle you want for yourself and your family is an important goal for many people. Unfortunately, too many people fall short of financial freedom. Do you know why? It's because money is one of the most challenging things to manage. Truth is that everyone has the potential to become rich. However, certain people have habits that are crippling their ability to build wealth. Luckily, if you can identify and correct these bad habits, then you can change your ways and build true wealth. You are watching All Round Growth, a channel created for your personal growth. For more videos about your personal growth and development, check out our other videos. If you've not subscribed to our channel, please click the subscribe button and do not forget to click the notification bell too, so you won't miss out on our future uploads. If you're looking to break free from the cycle of debt, poverty, or financial instability, it's important to identify and change these bad habits. These bad financial habits include frugal habits that don't pay off in the long run and money habits that keep you broke. Therefore, in this video, I will share with you 10 money habits that are keeping you poor. Stick around until the end of the video to learn how you can break free from these destructive habits before it's too late. Let's go! 1. Impulsive buying. Not being disciplined or in control when it comes to buying things constantly put a lot of people in financial distress. While some people exercise or listen to music to reduce stress, others find therapy in spending. Shopping can actually release endorphins in the brain, similar to other activities such as exercise, sex, and even eating chocolate. Unfortunately, like those three things, spending money in order to feel good can actually become addictive. A lot are soaked in the habit of buying things they didn't plan for. It has become a part of them and they can't seem to help it. Once they see anything they fancy, they have this urge to place an order and put it in the cart. These spur-of-the-moment purchases make it much more challenging to adhere to your spending budget. Of course, if you can't get your emotional spending under control, you might land yourself in a debt trap. I know shopping addiction is real and can be difficult to break, but with the help of a dedicated mental health professional, you can learn your triggers and find coping mechanisms to help keep you out of debt or poverty. Also, find other cost-effective ways to reduce stress and increase your happiness, and you'll get the same end result without busting your budgets. 2. Gambling. A lot of people believe that gambling is a sound plan or miracle to lift you out of poverty. Research has shown that a great percentage of the poor play the lottery regularly, and it's not just the lottery they put their money on, they gamble on sports. What makes gambling so dangerous is that it removes you from a position of control. One win increases your urge to win more. In the process, you might end up losing all you've accrued. And when you lose, you keep chasing your losses to recover, thereby losing more in most cases. Honestly, gambling relies on random luck. The odds of winning Powerball are 1 in 175 million. That's basically zero. So when you're hoping for overnight mega bucks, you're limiting yourself and handing over the financial steering wheel to luck. To avoid feeling defeated, give yourself the opportunity to make a choice about something you do have control over. So instead of waiting for a miracle, start opening your bills and taking the time to make a budget. Don't forget, building wealth takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. 3. Unhealthy competition or trying so hard to belong. To be fair, humans are wired to ask or desire for more. Hence, competition is a psychological trigger that can lead you to overspend. When your neighbors seem to have it all, the drive to be the best house on the best street can overshadow your spending savvy. I used to care about measuring up to others. It was so bad that I get things I don't need simply because my peers have them. I'll say to myself, if they can have it, why can't I? It took me a while to realize that when a friend purchases a new vehicle or home, take a pricey vacation, or even wears expensive jewelry, I shouldn't be triggered by competitive behavior that leads to poor spending decisions. Therefore, it's important to remember that success is hard to measure from the outside. When you see a friend or colleague pull up in a shiny new car, remind yourself of your priorities and goals. Also, keep in mind that on the outside, people might dress well, live in a big house and drive a nice car, but behind the scenes, their bank accounts are overdrawn and they are drowning in debt. So make sure you're budgeting and spending your money in ways that satisfy you, and stop worrying about what other people might think or do themselves. What works for them financially might not work for you, and vice versa. 4. Succumbing to lifestyle inflation. As you get older, you probably expect to achieve a better financial status than you had as a young adult. A better job, a raise, and even natural economic inflation can all affect your earning power. This is often regarded as lifestyle creep. It occurs when your lifestyle gradually becomes more expensive as you earn more money. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking, I worked hard to earn this raise or bonus or promotion, so I can afford to spend more. However, the difference between those who succeed in growing their wealth and those who perpetually struggle is how they manage the balance between their income and expenses. You see, it's tempting to put these increases in income towards a new house, a vacation, or simply increasing your day-to-day spending, but doing so could land you back at square one. Unfortunately for most people, lifestyle inflation is a natural part of earning more and moving up the chain at work. But it's only acceptable if you're spending within your means. As soon as you start going into debt to afford a certain way of living, it becomes problematic. Make sure you only spend what you can afford and maintain your valuable financial freedom. 5. Avoiding or ignoring your debt. The more you avoid your debts, the more they pile up and push you into borrowing more to settle old debts. I understand the fact that when you have a seemingly insurmountable amount of debt, just the thought of paying it down can make you cringe. And for many, their strategy for managing this debt is by avoiding it. But the sooner you start, the better off you'll be. The most important thing is to have a plan to tackle your debt and stick to it. You don't have to like your debt, but you have to acknowledge it. Once you know how much you owe, work out payment plans. For instance, if you owe a lot to several different creditors, pay your utility and fixed bills first, and then focus on the amount with the smallest balance. This can feel more achievable, and paying it off can give you the motivation you need to move on to the next balance. More importantly, in order to get rid of debt, stick to your budget. Pay your bills on time, don't be quick to borrow, and don't delay payments. 6. Relying on only one source of income. Time does not discriminate. Everyone gets 24 hours, rich or poor. The rich simply choose to spend their time differently, doing things that are productive. 65% of the rich created at least 3 streams of income during their lives. Conversely, the poor all relied on one stream of income. They didn't invest their time wisely in building their careers or building a side business. For most people, having a sole source of income is a way of life, and this income usually comes in form of a salary. Unfortunately, jobs aren't as secure as people perceive them to be. Research shows that in 2018 alone, US businesses laid off more than 21 million people, meaning that if your job was the only way you made money, then all of a sudden your cash inflow came to a halt. When it comes to income sources, you need to think of yourself as a tree. Do trees grow fruits from only one branch? The simple answer is no. They have different branches producing flowers and fruits, and so should you. You should keep developing and learning new ways to let your income work for you. This is not only wise, but a safe way to help you earn more and achieve financial freedom. 7. Not knowing when and how to say no. A lot of people are broke today, not because they are materialistic or extravagant. They are poor for being a pushover. It's okay to be a loyal person, as long as your loyalty is being appreciated or rewarded. It's okay to be kind too, as long as you're not doing yourself a huge disservice. There are friends or family members who steal, cheat, and take advantage of people that care too much. If you're a pushover, it's time to set boundaries or reduce contact with such fortune suckers. Free yourself from such financial manipulation and save more for yourself and those who truly deserve your time. I'm not saying you should stop caring, but don't be manipulated. You mustn't agree to everything, and you can't please everyone. 8. Ignoring your health. I'm sure most of us are aware of the popular adage that says, health is wealth. The principle of proper maintenance also applies to your body, and taking excellent care of your physical health has a significant positive impact on your financial health as well. Investing in good health is not that easy, but it's achievable. It involves making regular visits to doctors and dentists and following health advice about any problem you encounter. Many medical issues can be helped or even prevented with basic lifestyle changes, such as more exercise and a healthier diet. Poor health maintenance, on the other hand, has both immediate and long-term negative consequences on your financial goals. Poor health may force early retirement with lower monthly income for the rest of your life. Therefore, Trying to save money by cutting corners on things like dental and vision care, or going without health insurance is a dangerous game of rolling the dice. 9. No budget. Does the word budget send a shiver down your spine? Does it feel like a chain that pulls you back each time you want to spend? Well, you don't need to see it as a limiting factor. A budget is simply a tool that can help you better understand your buying habits and make more informed choices about where to spend your money. The rich made a habit of tracking their spending in the early days of building their wealth. It's easy to lose sight of where your money is going, so you need to get into the habit of tracking every penny. You need to have a budget because spending your money is easy, and there are too many entities fighting you every day to separate you from your hard-earned cash. If you're not telling your money where to go to, therefore make a monthly plan today to determine how your cash will be allocated. Over time, keeping a budget can also help you pinpoint areas of weaknesses in your financial habits and brainstorm ideas to strengthen them. Finally, one of the destructive habits that eats off our money is thinking saving is enough. One thing frugal people can learn from the habits of wealthy people is to make money work for them. Wealth creation is done by investing your money and multiplying it while you go about your daily life and allowing it to grow without additional effort. It's okay to save, but it's highly important to invest. Putting money in a savings account means leaving your savings at the mercy of inflation. That money you kept in a bank account without investing is actually losing value because inflation is eating up a big chunk of it. So your dollars and cents are worthless at the end of the year. You need to be investing your money so it can grow and keep up with inflation. Bottom line is, old habits die hard, but that doesn't mean you can't break them. If you have been stuck making bad financial decisions all this while, it's time to pull the plug on them and develop better financial habits. Obviously, the solutions to each of these bad habits vary from person to person. However, as with all bad habits, the first step is recognizing that your habit needs to change. Acknowledging that you have poor financial habits is the first step to making wise financial decisions. Break one habit at a time and see the magic it creates for your finances. This video might not solve all your money problems, but it will help you develop the good habits that get you on the path to financial freedom. In these turbulent times of high inflation, volatile markets, geopolitical risk, uncertainty and recession risk, I hope this video helps you break these dangerous habits you're struggling with. To build good money skills, please watch our previous video, 5 skills you don't learn in school. Alright, thanks for watching. Please support us by subscribing to our channel and sharing this video. Also, feel free to share your comments below. We truly appreciate your comments and observations. Stick with us and grow with us.